Morning, we're here live. We're on Landscape Talk morning show. I'm with Brayden. We're actually going to have a great episode today. Going to talk about a couple of things, but if you are looking for a landscape to improve your landscape business, check out LOS. It's a peer group with an operating system helping you improve processes in your business so you can scale, grow, and create opportunity. So check them out. We're going to dive in today. We have Brayden. Brayden's actually one of our starters in the morning. We're going to talk about, the value of that. What are we doing today?
Today we're in a meeting, just talking leadership things on how to make the company better.
Yeah. So one of the things that we do definitely once a quarter is looking at, what can we improve? What are we doing well? How do we get better? And I think it's so important to have different perspectives. So whether it's ownership, management, field leaders, and just kind of get a 360 perspective of how we can be better together. So we're doing that today. We took a little bit of time to record this, and we were talking about what would be something good to share to the audience. And one of the things that Brayden you mentioned was what
Safety checks in the morning of the trucks, the trailers. Make sure that you have all the equipment, the trailers hooked up correctly, your tires are good to go, your mowers are good to go with oil and everything like that. So just making sure you're good to go for the day.
Yeah, so safety checks, I don't know why did we implement them? I don't know if remember, but why did we implement them, and what was the value of doing that?
From what I recall, is at one point we had a guy driving down the road and the trailer popped off a couple times within that one trip. So we implemented the safety checks in the morning to make sure that the trailer's hooked up correctly and everything like that. And since then, we haven't had any problems with that. So
Yeah, so the idea is when you have something that you have a challenge or something, a trailer popping off, huge safety thing. We were actually lucky that everything was good, nobody was hurt. But we take those things seriously, and we said, okay, what can we do moving forward to make sure that things are good? And one of the things that we came up with was the safety check. So Braden's our starter. What he does is, checks the guys out with a tablet, making sure, or a piece of paper, making sure that everything is good. He said air pressure, making sure you have the materials, even checking to see that the trailers, the latches, everything's just a second set of eyes. So, what's the most common thing that you see, on a daily basis that maybe somebody doesn't have?
you're talking with like the safety checks in the morning.
Yeah, when they come through the line, or and maybe it'd even be helpful just to kind of paint a picture. What does that look like? So in the morning, just take us through kind of morning operations through the safety check and then through them leaving.
So in the morning, we do a flex and stretch and everything, and then let the guys know what they're doing for the day. Then they hop in their trucks, they pull up, they stop. Uh, their checklist should be filled out the night before. So then we go over the checklist, make sure that everything's there, double check the hitch, the chains are hooked up, the lights are hooked up, the brake release is hooked up, and then walk around the trailer and everything like that, and then they're good to go.
You're looking like a midget. You're like
I
shrinking in the
know.
screen. So like, yeah, we just have fun with some of these things. But that's a great example. So, the idea is, just double checking, and we've seen a lot of success with that. So, if you're interested in those things, LOS are some of the areas where we've got some of those, improve as a company. I mean, Brayden does a great job in, getting us going, and just making sure we start the day off right. I mean, even service level, like how many times do we go and we say we need a ladder and there's not a ladder in a trailer? So just that second check has been like really helpful to know. So I'm glad to have you on the team. It's fun to see you grow and just helping our people. And we actually had a conversation today, and we talked about just the importance of holding people accountable and not feeling bad about, I calling balls and strikes. Hey, what happens if somebody's not prepared? Why don't you share about that? So they come to the checkpoint, they're not prepared. What do you do?
you send them to the back of the line, make sure that they have all their stuff, and then they get checked out again.
Yeah. So the process works. We're not perfect in what we do. We admit that. We just show you what we do. Like we had trailer fall off. That was a while ago, but those are things that we hope you learn from to prevent things. As you listen. So one of the fan favorites of what we do is you can't make it up. So I don't know if you have anything that you're thinking of you can't make it up. And we've given a lot of examples from strapping down dirt to the crazy things that we see in our organization or we see out there. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. I think last one of the episodes, and it can be anywhere. I used one example with Home Depot. I was at, I think it was Lowe's. I was at Lowe's, and I heard one of the guys talking, and he's like, if you heard this already, but it's still a good one. The guy was like, the toilet's clogged. So we're like, all right. The guy's like, hey, can you take the guy a plunger? So the guy takes the guy in the stall, the plunger, who knows, this is just what I heard him talking about. And he gives him the plunger and he's like, how do I use this? I mean, you can't make it up. I mean, what are you going to do? Why is he at Lowe's? What's he doing? So the guy's like, I'm not plunging it for you. Like, here, you're gonna have to read the manual. So you just can't make that up. So is there anything that you can think of that something that you've seen that's just like, this is just ridiculous?
The one thing that popped into my head, I mean, it's something to joke about, but one time there was a guy that was string trimming without string. Like, how do you possibly do that? But
you just can't. You can't make that
it up.
Yeah. That's why we have it. If you have a story, we'd love for you to share it with us. We love to hear them. We're actually compiling these, and we're going to have a bracket challenge of the best one advances. There's going to be a winner for this. So keep looking, keep sharing, keep seeing those things that are just like, you just can't make it up. I mean, share them with us. We love to hear. But Brayden, thanks for coming on today and just sharing a little bit about this. Our goal is to help you grow your business, get a little bit better, and grow your business, grow your profits, and have a little fun doing it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.